Hey everybody, Alex Stephenson here with another Innistrad draft. So we've got Strom Kirk Noble. He looks like he's worth about 2 tickets. Got Geist Flame, Morkrat, Banshee, Gout. There's actually a lot of good picks in here. Let's see, what do I think is the best pick for me in here? Skurzak Cultist is pretty good. It gets you Morbid and stuff. This guy, I guess I've watched drafts. He's hard to activate Morbid on. Definitely a lot of good picks in here. Hmm. I don't want to first pick the Geist Flame over some of these 2-for-1 guys, so I think I'm actually gonna go with the Banshee. He's uh he's really strong. If you can find a way to activate Morbid, and he's just bomb. Okay. We've got Ghoul Razor. Dissipate is fine, I think. Corpse Lunge is pretty good. You don't want to get a bunch of them, but um, you can get one, one or two. Butcher's Cleaver is good. Hmm. Could just stay on black, start cutting black, take the Ghoul Razor over the Corpse Lunge. This is good in multiples. This isn't good in multiples, so I can just sort of bank on seeing another one of these later. I'm not a huge fan of getting like a ton of these. So, Ghoul Razor on the other hand, it's value, so it can be at least. Yeah, with cards like Stitch Drake and stuff, it definitely can. Okay, I could also go for Unburial Rites here, which is a sweet 2-for-1 action kind of card. More value, but then I'm kind of dedicating to white. I could do Stitch Drake. That fits better with the Ghoul Razor sort of theme. And actually, blue is what I want to get into. Those Stitcher's Apprentice, I think, would be pretty good with the Banshee. Um, Stitch Drake, Unburial Rites. Hmm. There's removal too. Let's see. It's really the Stitch Drake or the Unburial Rites. And I really like me some zombies. Stitch Drake's pretty good. It's easy to get cards for that, but I think Unburial Rites is actually really powerful. So just the fact that you can get 2 reses out of it, I think, is really strong. Alright, well, we got another Corpse Lunge, so I guess just stay on black here. We could take that. Otherwise, there's nothing that's, like, outrageously good in here. Brain Weevil's still on black. There's nothing that's, like, worth going to another color now for. So we'll take Corpse Lunge here. Okay, so there's pretty good green cards in this pack. I don't want to pick the Stromkirk Patrol here. I think these green cards are strong enough where I don't have to do that. Lumbernut is pretty awesome. This Spider is really awesome too. Hmm. Let's see. How am I looking at cost? Pretty high end right now. Hmm. Well, I'd like to do the white, but I don't want to necessarily pick Selfless Cathar here. I don't really think that card is all that great. Haven't really done black green yet, I guess. I could try it. Um, let's pick the Lumbernut. I think he's interesting. He's an interesting pick. Okay, could just get the Ghoul Caller's Chant if I anticipate getting more zombies. Typhoid Rats is a good early drop. Bramble Crush, Naturalize. I want Morbid to happen, so let's get Rats is good for that. Okay, well, Ghoul Razor's good in multiples, like I was saying. So I can get another one of those now. Yeah. Okay, here. More value, get the Woodland Sleuth. Get a little more green. Otherwise, Steel Burning Vengeance from somebody, but let's try Woodland Sleuth. That card's cool. I kind of like this, like, kill and recursion with the Lumbernut thing. I think that could be cool. Maybe. I like Ranger's Guile a lot, actually. I think that card's good. Ooh, travel preparations, though, and I could also splash for the Unburial Rites. Yeah, I think that's actually really good. Let's try that. Alright, well, Corpse Lunge isn't good in multiples, like I was saying, but let's just get 2 of them in case we're short on removal. We can play both of them. That's not a huge deal. I don't really want to play the Manor Skeleton, so I think I'm going to take the Naturalize for the sideboard. Um, yeah, we can take a Brain Weevil here. It gets Morbid for our Banshee, maybe for more stuff that we're getting later. Okay, we'll take a Curse. Yeah, take Vampiric Fury, I guess. This looks like a kind of deck that I probably want to run like Mulch or something, which I usually wouldn't run, but for a deck like this with Ghoul Razors and Woodland Sleuths and stuff, it's probably for the best. Well, this is a good pack for blue, because Ludovic's Test Subject's really good. Do I have any sort of token generation? No, and I can't do Parallel Lives. Slayer's going to be really good against us. Well, that kind of sucks. The only green pick we have is Ambush Viper, and the only black pick we have is the Ghoul Razor. That's not... Well, we can go a little deeper white still, I guess, and just pick the Slayer. Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to stretch for 3 color if necessary. And Slayer is a really good 2-for-1 card, and we're already going to do the travel and the Unburial Rites. I probably can find some mana fixing too, so I don't need... I think these will come later. For now, let's just get like the uncommon 2-for-1 removal guy. Okay, here the Interloper is looking pretty good. Rebuke is removal. We don't have any werewolves for this. It's probably just going to be the Interloper, I think. Interloper or Rebuke, but yeah, I think the Interloper is probably... I guess Rebuke is solid removal. We can just... But then we're getting in more white, so are we pulling out a green then? And if we're going more white, then do I want to just dive into Fiend Hunter? Questions. Well, I'm only 3 green picks in, so I can just do black-white now, and that's not bad. And Fiend Hunter is really good, especially with like Unburial Rites. So let's do that for now. I'll just... I think the Fiend Hunter is sweet. Okay, I like the Geist Catcher's rig a lot here. Get some more value, some more 2-for-1. Midnight Haunting is going to be really good too, but I think Geist Catcher's rig, it's another big creature which we apparently have a shortage of, and it kills things. So I could pick... Actually, the Dark Thicket Wolf is really good too, though. And I don't have a lot of early drops. But the Geist Catcher's rig really is that strong, so I'm not sure. Let's do the 2-for-1. Let's get the value guy and hope that we just see another one of those Dark Thicket Wolves. We've already got a lot of 4-drops, but could take the Patrician. I think the Abattoir Ghoul is really strong. Getting First Strike in black is really rare, and the whole life gain thing is just really cool. So, okay. Let's pick that. Just get another Typhoid Rat. Otherwise, another Woodland Sleuth. But I think we're already heavy on 4-drops now, so yeah. Let's just get another Typhoid Rat. It'd be nice to pick up some equipment or something. None of this looks really good for us. Got 12 creatures, I guess. I don't have any curses or anything for the Bitterheart Witch. Get a 3rd Corpse Lunge is not looking great. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, whoops. Okay, so do I take a 3rd Corpse Lunge? Guess, yeah, I guess we do. Hope we get some mulches or something, or just more creatures. Oh, well, we got a mulch, okay. I think this is a deck that like has to play this card, just because of our Corpse Lunges. We're really banking on that. And we might be 3-color too, so I don't know. Victim of Night. Don't typically like that card, but here I think I'm going to make an exception and play it. Yeah, let's get another Ghoul Razor. If we get enough black, we can pull out of our weakest color and still try and make it 2-color. Alright, here we'll definitely take a... Yeah, let's get the interloper. I like evasion. Take the demon male halberd for morbid, but what is the morbid that we have besides that? Not a lot. Could also fill up our graveyards for corpse lunges. Yeah, that's probably more likely. Plus it gives us something to do with our typhoid rats, so I think that might be good. Okay, I could take the Ghoul Caller's Bell to fill up the graveyard with corpse lunges. I'm probably more likely to do that than do the Maw of the Mire. Take the, well, yeah, I'll take the Naturalize. Okay, I guess no, I'll take a Maw of the Mire. Hmm, this deck's certainly interesting. Well, okay, we got a creepy doll here. It's actually kind of cool. Good, just locked on the board. We have like no bombs though, which kind of sucks. Could take another Slayer of Wicked for just more value. Try and get as much value as we can. Grizzled Outcast. It's pretty much Slayer, Creepy Doll. Creepy Doll doesn't just like win a game though, you know? Just sort of sits there and locks up the board. Um, hmm. Let's take another Slayer. I like getting those, a couple of those. Silver Inlaid Dagger actually looks pretty good. Otherwise, Midnight Haunting is probably pretty good too, with the Demon Male Halberd and getting morbid and stuff. Silver Inlaid Dagger would be good though too. I need to think about that for the Typhoid Rats and the Vampire Interloper. And then I can cut green and a lot of these Ghoul Razors and stuff. Yeah, I think actually the Silver Inlaid Dagger would be really good in this deck with like our reoccurring creatures. Midnight Haunting would be too, but I think we actually need the dagger because we have a lot of weak creatures. So I want some equipment that makes our guys good. This guy's a good beater. Cloistered Youth, Abyssinian Priest, pretty legit removal. There's just some good cards in this. I'm gonna cut the green. I don't think I'm gonna be playing green. I don't think it's gonna be necessary. I've got enough black-white playables at this point. So now I can do another Victim of Night, which I really am not crazy about this card. Abyssinian Priest, which I think I like more than Victim of Night, just because this can't hit werewolves either if they're still in human form or transformed. This can at least hit them if they're transformed. Um, Spectral Rider is interesting with our equipment. Could be a beating. Could get in there because we're doing all right on removal right now. I'm gonna try out this Spectral Rider and see what I think of him. I haven't gotten a chance to try him yet, and I think Intimidate's pretty relevant. Could just go with the Village Bell Ringer as like a little trick. We already have a lot of 3-drops though, that's not great. Creature tokens, I don't think I have any. I didn't get the Midnight Haunting, so can't do that. Um, yeah, we'll just take the Bell Ringer. It's not bad. It's an interesting card. Okay, well now I'll take another Victim of the Night. Let's see. Anything for us? We can do the Walking Corpse. It's another zombie, another cheap thing we could add. Good with our equipment, right? Or else, no, I guess there's nothing else really. Okay, Walking Corpse it is. We have a lot of cheap stuff, so Altar's Reap actually looks pretty good. I'll probably run this too. because we've got all the recursion creatures. Okay, here we can do the Selfless Cathar. We can do the Manor Skeleton Altars, another Altars Reap. I don't know if we need to play multiple Altars Reap, but I can do the Selfless Cathar now. We actually, otherwise the Urgent Exorcism, I guess, for sideboard, for taking out enchantments or something, or spirits. It's not bad. I'm probably not going to play the Selfless Cathar, so let's take this for sideboard, in case we need it. None of this is really interesting, so I guess we'll take the semi-removal and Prey Upon. Okay, here I guess we'll take Rotting Fen Snake. It's a zombie, and we have an apparent lack of big creatures. So I think we're actually going to have to run both our Demon Male Halberg and our Silver Inlaid Dagger, just because we haven't, we don't have any like huge bomb creature. Our bombs are Geistcatcher's Rig and Morkrut Banshee. Okay, well, we'll take a Stromkirk Patrol here. We kind of need him, actually. He's one of our bombs. Um, People like that card, so we'll take it away from them. Guess we'll take this for sideboard, maybe. I don't know when I would bring it in. I guess if they didn't have a lot of, spot removal or something. Alright, I'll see what I can do with this. Okay, so this is what I built. One nice thing that I noticed is, even though Victim of Night can't kill vampires, werewolves, or zombies, I've got the Slayer of the Wickeds that can kill those, so that's kind of a nice little balance. I can really kill everything with my removal. It's just they're both a little bit situational. But then I've got the Corpse Lunges too, but I mean, I don't have a ton of stuff to fill my graveyard, and it's Corpse Lunge dealing damage, so it's not like my Typhoid Rats can really do that much, but I guess it's removal nonetheless, and I kind of need to play it. The deck looks alright. I mean, it's got a lot of value stuff, a lot of 2-for-1 action, Fiend Hunter and Ghoul Raisers and Slayer of the Wicked and Unburial Rites, Morkrut Banshee, all that stuff, Geistcatcher's Rig, all those have some good value, so the deck looks okay. It's just not there's nothing about it that's like crazy, but we'll see how it does. I'll see you around one.